A 6.8 magnitude tremor shook Myanmar near its border with Thailand, causing the death of 75 people on March 24th. City volunteers were allowed special permission to enter the quake-hit area in the first step to distributing aid to survivors. We have exclusive footage from inside the disaster zone.
With their homes reduced to rubble or teetering rigs, residents here in northeast Myanmar are huddled in tents after an earthquake struck the region on March 24th. A 6-member team of Malaysian and Burmese volunteers are going from village to village, surveying each household in detail. Through an interpreter, the volunteers visit each family to understand their most pressing needs. Knowing that somebody cares, this woman is moved to tears and is comforted by a hug from the volunteers. Too afraid to go back to home, whole families are sleeping in temporary shelters.
In the morning and afternoon they have enough to eat, but they need things they can use.
Yet after the earthquake, there's nowhere here to buy supplies, so the volunteers had the idea of going over the Thai border to nearby Mae Sai.
We're going to buy mosquito nets, buckets and other things for the disaster area. All clothes that you can't buy here. So I went to Mae Sai to buy them.
Thailand. I use my passport, this passport, go to the Thailand.
Burmese volunteer Ling Mingqing contacted the military junta to communicate Tzu Chi's desire to help. A permit is usually needed to enter the disaster area, but the authorities allowed the team to go in, escorted by a military officer.
It was too late to apply for a permit, so the military asked someone to take us, so we could see every family.
With the permission of the military government, Tzu Chi volunteers are organizing a name list for the first distribution. Communication lines are still down in the disaster area, but with the tireless efforts of the Tzu Chi volunteers, they are overcoming the obstacles to deliver much-needed supplies into the hands of the survivors.